mean, the Bella Hadid story is stunning. These people came on ships holding up signs about World War II saying, please, we're refugees, let us into your home. And the Palestinians opened their doors to them. This is the story of Muhammad Hadid and Bella Hadid. Yeah, the model, Gigi Hadid. He was an infant. His mother had just given birth. They allowed these refugees, these Polish refugees, to live in their homes as refugees because they wanted to help them following a world war. And then one day they came back to their houses and the doors were locked. They came home, the doors were locked, and guns were being held, and they were told, leave right now, or some soldiers are going to come murder you. Do you guys understand? Just go through that in your head. Wherever it is that you live right now in the world, imagine your family has lived on that land for hundreds and hundreds of years. That this has been your home for hundreds of years. And then you say, oh, you know what? The Ukrainian war is happening right now. I feel really bad. I'm going to allow a Ukrainian to live in my house, maybe here in Tennessee, live in my house. And you allow them and you share with them. And you do this out of the kindness of your heart, right? Because you are being taken over, perhaps by the spirit of Christ and charity. And one day you come back to your house and the doors are locked. And those refugees that you let in are telling you that if you try to open that door, you are going to die. That is how the land was given to them. That is a fact. No one can dispute that.
I was born in Nazareth, Palestine, in 1948. 2 years prior, my parents and a few other neighbors have gone down to the harbor, saying that there are some refugees coming from Jewish families coming from Europe. Our house that we have, we've had for hundreds of years, my parents and my uncles, and we surrounded us. We had two Jewish families that we picked up at the Haifa harbor. Apparently, Safed was completely or partially taken over by Jewish population. My mother came to the gates of our community, which was like more of a Hadid quarters, to get into the house, and we were locked out. And she asked if she can have a blanket for me, as it was getting a bit cold. And they wouldn't even let her into the house to take a single photo or album she wanted to take with her of her children when they were very young, or family pictures, or her pictures when she got married. So that's kind of painful. But what caught my attention is what happened this time, that people were traveling from Gaza out. It touched me because I felt so attached to it because of what my mother have gone through. I didn't realize it because I was a child. I was a 9 days old child, but so I wasn't really, I didn't even understand what happened. I didn't even know how we got from Safed to the refugee camps in Syria, and then on to, in our life, to Damascus and so on. So this is when I saw that, it touched me deeply to see how difficult my mother had to go through to get me alive, to at least to a refugee camp. My kids always have followed their intuition when it comes to human torture, to human nature, what happens to the humans on Earth, from the disaster in Turkey to the famine in Africa and the homelessness in Southeast Asia. They have been involved in these things over the years. It's always been a humanitarian issue in their blood, nothing to do with just being Palestinian. Palestinian just happen to be that their blood is, they're half Palestinians and they feel very close to the Palestinian cause. They heard about my story. We get threats. We have, I get a lot of hate mail, and they actually published our phone numbers online, and we start getting hate phone calls and threats, from death threats to major attacks, and they lash at us, and we had to change our numbers and so on.